Okay, it's looking good. So we'd be talking 2300, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty close to 2300. So, all right, let's get to it. Alright, so we're up to 69%, almost 70% completed. So let's see. Did we unlock anything else? I don't think I've actually started making any of the T2. Yeah, these are the last ones. It looks like we're pretty well done it. We've got the T1 started. So I suppose I should make some more critters. Put them out there in my 4 shelters I've got. So I need to go around this way. Now we did 1, 2, 3, but we don't have a 4. Or I think the 4 was the last one we made. So I guess we better focus on getting a 4. Well, we'll double check. We'll take a look at the critters we've got. I think we have a 4, don't we? So there's a 1. And you're species number 2. I think you're a 4, aren't you? No, you're species number 3. Alright, where's the little... Oh, there he is. You're the number 4. So what I need now is a number 5. I may not be able to find a number 5. Alright, the different, what do we got here? We got a loot, tunnel, Sparky. Well, let's go to this one, see what we got. Alright. Oh, there we go, here we go. These are the bison looking ones. Pet him on the rump there, huh? Maybe we should send up another rocket. Alright, and that's it. We've only got the 4 of you down here. See, I don't really know what they call you guys, because that's what I need to put in here. Well, until we know better, we'll call them bison. Alright, now what kind of, wait a minute, we're supposed to have 4 of these. Well, there's a 5. That's an improvement. Huh. I didn't get a... There's 4 of you guys here, right? Well, one of you I didn't get a trait from. Let's try that again. No, can't get one from you. Nope. Nope. There we go. There we go. We got the 4th one. Alright, let's see. What do we get this time? We got a 5. We got a color A. We got a skin pattern with no color. And we got a variant 5. Okay. Alright, so now let's go to the Sharkies, see what we get out of them. Let's see, you're on the outside of this group, so we'll start with you. Then we'll do you. Give me more to work with here. Okay, and then I don't think we got you, did we? Nope. And what about this guy over here? Alright, I think we got you already, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did. Alright, let's get up here, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them here. And we just did 4, so I should have, what, 11 altogether? And that looks like we got everybody. Getting more, that's a size 5. Alright, that's what we needed. And I think the last batch we saw was over here, wasn't it? Oh, we found another key. And let's see, there's 1. There's another one. Here's another one. There's one up here. Alright, did I miss anybody? Yep, right there. Frog eggs. Better go ahead and collect those. We must have got the frog eggs from this one already. I know I petted you. Pretty sure I got both of you guys. This one I'm not so sure. I must have. It didn't give me a trait. Alright, so now we need to go up here. Go along the shoreline here. See if we find some more. Probably a sharkies. Oh, here we go. There's another one. There we go, there's another one. When you see it bumps and horns, what looks like antenna, those are all variations. Otherwise they'll be smooth as they can be. So depending on which variation they get, you can control what kind of bumps and lumps and horns and like the double antenna on the head and all that. See, have we been to this island over here yet? I don't think I'm seeing any. Yeah, there's nothing on this island, I guess. Alright, back to the mainland. And I'm not seeing any more. So I probably should head for this area over here where we've got the waterfalls. Because if I remember, I found some over there last time. I guess if we went back into some of the remote wrecks on the island, we might find some posters. Ah, here we go, more sharky. We might be able to find some more posters that would identify the name of the critters. Is that it? Is that all of them? Oh, here's one. So basically we're just trying to check out all the water holes and see if we can find some more critters. Oh, more eggs. We might do something with those eggs, and then again we might not. The game, from the looks of things, the game does want you to go all around the world and find places where there's water and put in, you know, more frogs and fish and just anything and everything. Even though a lot of players don't bother. See, I haven't been in that wreck yet either, I don't think. But exploring more wrecks right now is not really a... Oh, there's another one. Isn't all that important right now. Getting more critters made until we fill up our 4 shelters. I'd usually try to do 6 shelters full of critters. But right now I'm focused on trying to do different critters. And if the species is number 5, then I try to do everything else with number 5. I don't remember if I've been over here yet. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, now the only thing we haven't done is we haven't gone further down this way. Well, let's fly over this small island that has hardly nothing growing. Well, I'll be darned, look at that. And I saw some more. There's one right there. And there's another one. And another one. Alright, I think I got them all, didn't I? Did I get you? Yeah, I got you already. He's got actual, looks like antler horns on him. Surprisingly, you don't really find the sharkies in the water. At least I haven't so far. I always found them up on the shore. With those 8 legs, I guess that would indicate they're going to be more apt to be on the land than they're going to be in the water. Let's see, I should go up in here too. I see frogs and I see a chest that I haven't opened yet. That kind of fills me up though, doesn't it? Oh, I found some more frog eggs. Well, we're getting back to where we were now. Wonder if it's been long enough. Go to the Sharky area right down here. Have we been away long enough? Yep, we have. So we can pet all you guys again and get some more traits. Uh-oh, we just dropped a trait. Ah, no wonder. Alright, let's see, let's go ahead and drop because keeping the traits more important than if I petted you yet. Alright, now pick up the trait. Must have done you already. There we go. Alright, is that everybody? Not sure, but it probably is. Unless there's somebody way over here somewhere. Well, let's just check you out one more time. Yeah, we got you. Alright, now we're probably full, aren't we? Well, very full. Well, in that case, let's head back. Trying to think, where have I been before where I found some critters? Let's look at the map here for a second. Oh, looks like I need to go there, doesn't it? And pick up another key. So I think it was this way. Alright, let's check again. Yeah, we're pretty much on the right heading. Pretty sure I've petted all you guys once. Alright, let's check our map again. A little bit more to the left. And they're a little bit more to the left this way now. We should be getting mighty close. In fact, we're right on top of it. But I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'm supposed to be underground. Yeah, I'm right on top of it, but I don't see it. Well, let's see, if we go this way, or is it more back this way? We can get into an underground area. Oh, well, I think it's right here. Yeah. So that means somewhere in here, we've got another key available to us. And it looks like my heading's good. I just got to progress a little bit further. Yeah, a little bit more to the left here. Oh, I'm not going to be able to take much, am I? But I will take that for sure, even though we're manufacturing. The rest of it, I'll have to leave for another time, I think. Alright, now I should be getting pretty close. Right straight ahead, looks like. Yeah, there we go. should be right on top of it, pretty close to it, so it must be in the water. No, I see it now. Yep, there it is. Okay, let's see. I had 1 key before. Now I got 3 more. There's a total of 10 of them altogether. I don't remember what's down here. Let's see. It's probably a golden chest or something. This does look like the likely place I'd find it. Because I don't think I've been in here with... Well, darn, we've gone all the way around. Well, maybe not. Okay, well, we're pretty much full. Now the other thing that would be interesting down here is if we found a larva crawling around. If you're playing a standard game, of course you'd have to have lava. Extra oxygen bottles, water. Well, if you got the water filter, you can just drink. That looks familiar. And I think they're black butterflies if I remember right. But the larvae are very far and few between. There's 3 or is it 4 different ways to get in and out of here? I'd like to have one of those fancy butterfly larvae. But so far I don't seem to be seeing any of them. Yeah, there's another way to get out. Okay, maybe next time. Yeah, maybe next time. Alrighty, so let's see, we just head off in this general direction. We got a shelter coming up, which we put by another entrance. And let's double check and see if we got them gathering. Oh, this is, yeah, they're gathering it all right, but it's just basic stuff. Okay, let's look at the map for a second here. Trying to think. Isn't there supposed to be something special to harvest in here? Well, I'll tell you what. Let's try it, and let's go to a type 3 right here. All right, what are we gonna get? Nothing special, okay. Then let's go ahead and reclaim it. In fact, I don't see anything special in here at all. Uh-oh. We need to go basically straight ahead. There's another key for the wardens. The forever night. Alright, check the map again here. Yeah, we're still on the right course. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're up against the wall now. But we should be able to get to the outside. So it must be on the other side of this rock formation. Alright, check our map again. Let's see, we need to turn to the right by quite a bit. Alright, how are we doing now? Oh, it's over here somewhere. We should be almost on top of it. Oh, don't tell me it's another one of those in the ground things. Yeah, it must be in the ground somewhere. And I'd have to figure out how to get underground from here. Well, I'll tell you what, we've got quite a bit of stuff already with this. Yeah, it's down in the ground. It's underground somewhere. I need to get some more critters made and put out in the shelters. I'm going to try to make 4 more. But I don't think I have variations of numbers. I've only got up to 5 because I've done 1 through 4 already. And I'm not so sure I could actually get higher than 5 here. We'll go in the back door here. And let's see, well, I need to take this. And then we need to go over to this side of the thing. Alright, let's organize it. Now I need a species number 5. There we go. Color for the A. I don't think I've really made one that's basically black, so let's do that. Now we need a color B that's basically black. Well, that'll give us a skin color of black. No, I need a B color. Yeah, skin pattern. Well, we use skin pattern number 5. Got any more 5s in here? What's this here? Variant number 5. Okay. And we've got a size number 5. I need a B color. That's a mandatory one. And if possible, we'll get the dark one. Alright, first of all, we got more sizes in here. Yeah. And then we got more bio. Yep, here we go. And then we got skin patterns without a color. And now skin patterns, or rather variants. This would be the variance right there. Now we got skin patterns with the color. And that one is a B. Okay. So here's B colors. And we're looking for... Oh, we don't have a dark one, do we? Well, we'll have to consult and see if we can find one. And now we're looking at species. Got a bunch of Sharky species, the number 1s. Alright, and we got a miscellaneous one right here, so we could stick all this in there. The drones won't know what to do with that. Alright, we need a skin color B, and I want it to be dark. There's a brown one. I didn't see one. They got a lot of skin colors with a color in it, but no, there's color A again. Bioluminescence. There's a B. That's a white. There it is right there. That's the one we want. Okay, now we'll collect it. Put it over here. And that does all the mandatories. I'd probably want something like a white for that if I did. Yeah. And do I want to? Let's look at that. Bioluminescence. Do we have a bioluminescence number of 5? No, we don't. They're all too high. Okay, well, how about a skin pattern? And we need the one with color. So we would have to use like a white or something, because that wouldn't show up. I don't really see a white one, so let's go back to the option here and try to find us a skin color of a white. There we go, skin pattern color white. Yeah, that should do the trick. The bioluminescence. Oh yeah, we could try for a 5 on bioluminescence too. See, I think bioluminescence is mostly down in here. There's a 3. There's a 4. There's a 2. There's the 5 right there. Wow. It's a good thing I'm not doing this the normal way with the normal game. That's gonna be expensive. Alright, we've got everything filled with a 5 if it provides the number 5. Alright, let's go see what we created. Well, the quickest way to get back down to the doorway would be here. Alright, so let's go ahead and put you right in here. Ah, so you're the big buffalo. Huh, you came out brown instead of dark. Man, look at all those horns and stuff. So you're a number 5, huh? Yeah, you're a number 5 in about every way I can make you a number 5. And for you, we made you a number 1 in just about every way we could. I guess that variant is what gave you those horns. Yeah, it looks more like horns than anything else. Alrighty, well. Let's see, did we ever finish emptying out our buggy here? The rover? No, we didn't. I need to take those upstairs too. Alright, they didn't give us anything we'd use for a mission. No, they didn't. Good. So let's see, do we have any space in here to let the... Yeah, here we go. Oh, these should not be in here. We're going to be using those on the next mission. Alright, that gives me enough room to do these. Now we'll put the mission essential stuff back in here. And then we'll take all these other things out of here. And we'll organize it. Wow, we got a lot of bombs. There's no way in the world we're going to use that many bombs. Okay, we need to go put our keys away. And that would be through the bedroom. See, the back door is over this way. Oh, we're under it. There we go. And, well, that's probably pretty close, isn't it, to the bedroom area? No, I guess it's not as close as I thought it was. And we've been putting the keys in here. So we got 6 more to go, huh? Alright, so we don't have any species numbers that go higher than 5, I think. Yeah, we're kind of left with a bunch of stuff that's 1 or 3. 1, got a 2, and some more 3s. Mostly 1s. I'll tell you what, let's grab a 3. Color A. Maybe I should just leave the colors off altogether. Let the game pick what the colors are going to be. Stripe colors. Well, we got a lot of green. Let's go with that. I could probably leave this one off altogether. We're already using 3, so I'll grab another 3. Oh, I don't have hardly 3s, do I? I got lots and lots of 5s, so we better grab a 5. And let's organize this too. What do we got the most of? Boy, it's kind of a toss-up, isn't it? I'll tell you what, we'll grab a 3. And we have to have 1 or 2 more of these. 10s, 9s, 8s. I guess we have more 9s than we do the others, don't we? Yeah, looks like we'll grab a 9. And the size, the biggest one we have is a 5. We got a bunch of 3s. We got some 2s. Alright, I'll go with a 3. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's all we need. I'm guessing, but I think that's all we need. Well, wait a minute. I want to go next to the door. And what we're going to do is we're going to launch another rocket and see if we can't get ourselves another group of critters. If I have enough 6, I need 6, right? And I had 6. It looks like we're launching fish, don't it? Uh-oh. My headset's beeping at me, telling me I need to plug it in again. So I better get that done right quick. Alright, I'm gonna have to take this off my head for a bit. Might get a little noisy. Okay, we got the headset plugged in again. Oh yeah, there's that spaceship over there I didn't do anything with yet. And I gotta have explosives. So, oh, I need a power cell first. There we go. Now we'll have an excessive abundance of what we would need for another exploration of pillage and plunder. Okay, grab everything and put you in my pocket and head over to this rock formation. Seems a little what would you say, odd where they would hide these spaceships. Makes them, doesn't look like spaceship wrecks. Actually, it feels more like we're looking at a cave-in from a site where they abandoned. They had like a mining operation or something, then they abandoned it. Yeah. Okay, so let's put our rover out here first. I hit the right key for a change. And I want to turn it around like so. And right there. That looks like a good spot for you. Alright, I've got too much stuff, so let's go ahead and dump off some of this. There's no way in the world I'm going to need that many explosives. Might not even need that many of these flares. I always come out with more than I start with. Alright, that looks like a pretty good place to put this explosive. Alright, arm it. Are you gonna let me arm it? There it goes. Alright, did that do... No, we need to do it again. So we'll drop it maybe right there. And arm it. There we go. Yeah, that's good enough. And I don't remember that one ever opening up. Even after we've charged up there everything. Yeah, I don't remember that one opening up either. Okay, then we want to grab these. And normal gameplay, you would actually get circuit boards for each one of those, but in the mode I'm in, it doesn't do that. Huh. I seem to recall this was the same thing on this side, but it's a little different. I also don't remember seeing 3 of those. I guess they made some slight differences with each one of these. Can't do anything with that, right? No. What would that be? Oh, that's a teleport pod. Ah, okay. Let's go ahead and get these out of the way, since nothing actually goes into my inventory. See there? No circuit boards anywhere. Alright, and this always starts out about the same way. So we'll start, and we want to make sure that that is blue. Alright, we can see that pretty good. But I think I'll put one right here. Just to make it a little more obvious. Okay, nothing else to claim? Nope. Alright, so we're turning a corner again, so we better put another flare down right in here. And so far they're not giving me back any flares. Yeah, it's all this other stuff. Oh, we definitely got another path to go. So I'll tell you what, we'll drop a flare right here. And I have a tendency to go left before I go anywhere else, so I'd want to drop a flare probably right here. But then I need to go back and see if there's anything in here. Now this is just a big square with so I'll go ahead and drop a flare here. No, I've only got 2 left. This not, because I know this just goes around and there's nothing for me to harvest here. And you got the same thing going there. There's the other half of it, and they've closed up everything, so when we come back through here we don't want to turn that way. So alright, we'll put a flare right here. And we're getting pretty full, aren't we? Well, we'll have to come back on this one because my rule is to keep bearing to the left. Oh. I'm going to go ahead and dump these things that we don't really need to keep. So let's organize it. And this is what I don't need to keep. I don't need any of these minerals. I guess they were expecting me to come through here in the early part of the game. So they're giving me a lot of basic stuff. Alright, that's everything, right? Well, darn, I'll go ahead and keep these this time around, because I don't remember how much I had left. Now, a lot of times, anything that glows in the dark, like this stuff right here, I would use it to mark the path. But you kind of have to put it out of the way, otherwise it'll turn into a, what would I call it, a tripping hazard. It gets in your way. And then I'd use the green ones next. Just another way to mark your path, so to speak. Especially if you're not able to make flares yet. if I'm going to drop stuff off, I got to find a corner so it won't get in the way or end up blocking my path. Oh yeah, I need to dump all this stuff because I got cabinets full of that. I've got cabinets full of this and that and that. I do have cabinets full of this, but I might actually end up needing that at some point. Okay, well anyway. Alright, we came around that corner. We're supposed to bear left, so that means we'd have to go through here. And I'll drop a flare here because I know I'm gonna end up turning it red. Now these glow in the dark, so you can also use those to mark your path. And of course these right here. Whoops. Alright, is there a... no, not here. Okay, there's one right there. You know, I'll just leave these behind because we're pretty much done with this one anyway. Yeah, no use taking them out of there. And we want to turn this one red because I don't think there's anything else in here for us. Yeah, we can't even get back there. So if there was something back there, it wouldn't matter. Alright, so now we go this way. Oh, keycard. Always want the keycards. Well, we can mark our path with those, so we'll take them. There's that stuff we piled up in the corner. Let's see, do I have a red? Yeah, I do. I have a red one, so we drop that one right there. Works as good as a red flare. Alright, so on the way back, we want to go ahead and use an explosive here. Uh-oh. I don't have an explosive with me. Well, that don't beat all. There's some more junk we piled up in the corner. Oh, that just goes around circles. Yeah. So I guess we would have to go this way now. And up here around this corner, we'd have to drop one of these green ones. Hopefully it won't get in the way, prevent us from going. Alright, I'll keep that one, I guess. But that would be it. Alright, so now I would need to go this way. And, yeah, I better drop another uranium here. And we'll just leave the rest of it here, I guess. And we can still see the uranium pretty good. This, now this doesn't go off. Oh yeah, it does too. So we'd have to come back to that one, try to finish up this leg. And yeah, we're pretty far away, so let's go ahead and drop another one of these right here. Oh, I think we just found the reactor. Yeah, so that might open up for us. Alright, there we go. And there's no other trails to follow. Nope. Okay, so all the portals that are going to open up are now open. No, I've got a bunch of those. That's probably a repeat for me, but I'll go ahead and take it. The rest of this, no, I don't think so. It's because we're making all these. The only one that's could have been a possibility was the one with the flower. Yeah, there's no need to put another one. Alright, now let's see. We need to go this way now, don't we? Yeah, so let's drop a green one here. Let's organize things. Oh, okay. Alright, the rest of it would stay put. I know I've got a oh, I'm loaded anyway. So this is where we left off, so we'd put a green one here. Don't want to use the red one until we're finished. So that one would have to go back up this way. Because that's where our reactor room is, right? Yep. So we want to put the red one right about here somewhere. Since we don't have a red flare to do the same job. And then we'll go ahead and get our inventory under control. Come in with a bunch of flares. And we're going to need some more explosive too. Alright, let's transfer everything in one shot. Organize it. Now grab a couple of these. Some more flares. And if we run out of flares again, we're going to have to come back and head back to base and get some more flares. We'll either over here until it's full, or we're done, whichever comes first. I didn't put a flare down here. Oh, it didn't open up either. Okay, so we'll go ahead and drop a flare. And it'll have to be a red one. Okay, good. And that one didn't open up either. Huh, didn't open up. So I guess we're not going to get too much from downstairs at the entrance area. And now we'll replace all of our uranium markers with flares. Alright, so now we pick this one up first, I guess. And then we would pick this one up. And yeah, we got, no, that one's already got a flare in it. Alright, so we need a red flare right here. And yeah, there's nothing in there to pick up. But of course we could go ahead and take everything out and get rid of the box and then come over here to the corner again and drop a bunch of stuff that we're not going to keep anyway, because we've already got cabinets and all kinds of storage full of that sort of thing. Yeah, I guess we could have dropped some more in that corner because it's out of the way, it's not blocking anything. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop us another explosive. And let's arm it. There we go. and get well out of the way. And how far away are we? Yeah, we better drop another flare right in here. But it'll need to be blue. Okay. Well, we follow our left-hand rule, then we go ahead and take this out. Oh, this goes back quite a ways, doesn't it? So we would need another flare right in here. Oh, we didn't find the key card yet. I don't think, did we? Yeah, I don't. Oh, wait a minute. We did, didn't we? Oh, I gotta go back and get the key card. Well, for now, I'll put a green one down here. Yeah, we'll have to come back with the key card. I transferred all that at one shot and I didn't keep back the green card. Alright, let's go this way this time. Oh, that would become useful. Yeah, alright, we'll go ahead and just do everything so we can get rid of the box. And then we'll come back over here in the corner somewhere and we'll get rid of the stuff we're not going to keep. Oh, we're down to our last flare, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to have to go back because they're not giving me flares in this one like they did with the other ones we went in. Alright, where did we end up? Oh, down here in the rover bay. Alright, is there a box back here? Nope, not this time. There's no box in the front either. So we better drop a blue flare right here. And go as far as we can until it becomes obvious that we need more flares. So far it's all a one-way shot. Okay, here we go. No flares. Boy, if that don't beat all. They're not gonna let me collect that either, right? No, that'd be a repeat from anyway. This is all, so I'll tell you what, we'll drop one of these guys right here to indicate we done gotcha. And all this is a one-way shot, doesn't branch off anywhere. Yeah, there's no other branches or anything, so it's pretty obvious. I've already got the coffee table and everything, so no use picking up those. That'll be repeats. And we've been through all this before. Stuff we dropped in the corner. So there's not much chance of getting confused which way to go. Let's see. Did I drop a red flare around here somewhere? Well, I did there. I'll tell you what, let's go up here. And somewhere right in here, let's drop a... there we go. And we'll just maintain the rule that anytime I see that, that means I'm done. I've already went through there. Oops, I can't go that way. Wait a minute, I've got quite a bit of room, don't I? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and empty this out, get rid of this box. And maybe I can find a better corner. Yeah, here's a good corner to put stuff you don't want to keep. So we'll start with this. And we'll do that one too. Since I've got cabinets full. Alright, so let's see what we got here. More stuff to drop off. And oh, there's a couple of good corners. So we'll drop the stuff I don't want to keep in here. Organize a little bit better. Alright, oh, I don't have anything red, do I? No, I don't. I don't have any flares or anything red to drop off. I do have a super alloy I don't need to keep, so we'll drop it off with this group here. I guess I'll have to try to remember to drop something off here. The other thing you could do is you can grab a bunch of stuff, and to make it obvious, we'll just line it up right across here. We'll block the path basically. Yeah, that's about the best we could do. Unless we want to do it further up, because we've already marked that as done. Of course, we could grab this one and just advance it. Because there's nothing else back there for us to investigate. Looks like we do need to go that way, so we'll put our blocking path right here. Let's organize it first. Now let's start doing this. And move over a little bit. Drop 2 more. And then move over a little bit more. This is the sort of technique you want to use when you cannot make flares yet. Just kind of block the path with all this stuff you don't want to keep. Oh, you're going too far over there, buddy. Alright, well, these are kind of went too far. Let's put you back over here. Now that should make it pretty obvious that there's no need to go that way again. Of course, we do have a green one right here. And that's where we ran out of flares. Now we want to leave this track open because we haven't been back this way yet. So what we would want to do is we'd use one of the green ones, like so. And then we would continue on. And there's usually 2 of them in here. And where's the other one? Don't see it back there, and I don't see it back there. So there's only one this time. And then we go across the corner here. We start grabbing stuff. Now this is where you might want to do some swapping and trading. For example, I don't want to keep these, so we'll fill them up in there. Then the stuff that we do want, we'll take back. Then we'll organize. See, it kind of does the same thing, but we want to also leave a note that we've already emptied it. So we will leave this red one to make it as obvious as possible. Alright, so let's see, what did we open up in here? Mushrooms, food pack, which we really don't need, so I never get hungry. Good, we found some more wheat finally, because I only had one so far. And there is one in here, but we're full, so let's organize it. We got a ton of squash, so let's trade some squash. I do want to keep that even though I've got plenty. And that would be pretty much it. Yeah, I think I'd want to keep everything else I got, especially the wheat. So we got 2 of those, we got 2 of those, 2 of those. Well, let's go ahead and give it back 2 more of those. We're not going to come back in this way anyway, so. And I've already got one of everything in here that they'll allow. See, they won't let me take this or anything up here. They can't let me. None of that stuff is available. The game is kind of inconsistent in some ways, but what can you say? Now, technically, we could grab this one now and bring it out to here somewhere. And for example, we could pick this one up and we could drop a red one all the way up to, let's see, where would you want to start with the red? Probably right around here somewhere to indicate that we've been back here and we've collected everything of value. There we go. And why do we have that one there? Okay, we've collected everything we might want here. And we might find something else this way. Yeah, we haven't been up there yet. And we know there's something of value there, but we're kind of full. We have to go all the way back, and we'll actually have to go all the way back to the base and try to come up with some more flares, because I don't think we had left any more flares at all in the rover. Okay, so I showed you a couple of different ways of doing the same thing to mark your trail. So let's put a bunch of this stuff into the rover, the stuff that we're going to want to keep. So let's see. Oh, actually I don't need to keep that. I'm not playing a normal game. But if I was, I would. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the rover. Oh geez, we've already got water bottles in there, and I never get thirsty. Well, we'll go ahead and just organize it like that. Okay, now as far as there's that key card I was supposed to keep, but we don't have any flares. And I don't have any more red. I've just got green. Get these two bottles out of here now. Alright, so we could go back like this. It's actually a little quicker to fly back, because we can always just tell the rover to, you know, hit the old recover the rover button. And since it's already full and we don't want to take the time to empty it, we'll just recall it. We'll grab some flares from upstairs and we'll get back to it. Here we go. And recall the rover. Now let's go get us some more flares. And we put the flares, nope, not in the right spot. Since they're not giving us any flares, we'll take an excessive amount. Explosive. Oh, I can't put any more back in there anyway. There is a chance that I'll need more explosive than the 3 I got. So let's see. What's it? Is there more? Yeah, there's more. Here we go. That should turn out to be more than we'll ever need or use. Alright, now we head back. Chances are they're going to give us more explosive. And I might have to build an outside place for the rovers to come and grab stuff out of if my inventory gets too full. Because I don't want to actually quit this job until I'm done. Now in your case, you'd be bringing a whole lot of extra stuff like you know, water, maybe oxygen if you're coming over here real early in the gameplay before your planet is fully oxygenated. Oxygenated. I think I pronounced that right. And now we would just follow. Alright, we pick this up and then we would put a red flare right there. Telling me that I no longer need to go anywhere down this corridor, even though there's more than one way. Oh, wait a minute. We never marked this either, did we? I guess technically I don't need to, because it doesn't have more than one way, and we've already taken everything out of here that we want to take. And we've already taken what? Oh, wait a minute. Did I check for posters? Oh, I guess there isn't any posters. I sometimes forget to check for posters. And there's none posters on the walls anywhere in here. Nope, don't see any. Alright, we've got this marked up as best we can need or want. So, I probably should go this way for a while. I'm starting to think we're not going to get any posters out of this one. Oh, we're heading back out, aren't we? Yeah, we are. We missed our turn up here somewhere. Surely we're not done already, are we? Well, that says we're done for that direction. These just one big loop after another. We're done that way, so ah, here we go. We haven't gone up this way yet. Wait a minute, didn't we come up here already? I could have sworn we did this already, but I didn't mark it very well, did I? And we missed a poster right there. There we go. Alright, let's see. Yeah, here's the rover bay, and we did mark it after all. We just didn't leave. Oh, there we go. And we emptied out you. Yeah, we sure did. So I need to grab you up and then come up about right about here would be a good spot. Now that we have more of these. And yeah, we're gonna want to pick this one up. Well, we'll just change the color this time. Since I have a surplus of these cop picking flares. And if I return with any of them, I'll have to put them in miscellaneous. Alright, so this is where we want to go ahead and mark it again. To remove all doubt that we're already finished. And we'll go ahead and do another one right here at the top of the stairs. Try to get, don't want to fall through these grills if we can help it. So we'll do it sideways and see if that works for us. Oh, it did work. Okay, cool. And right about here, yeah, we want to draw another one here. Okay, so now we're on the hunt for the vault room. Ah, here we go. There's our key card. And oh, 4 of them, not too shabby. Alright, is there anything? Well, these are kind of hard to come by unless you get them out of something like this. Or a box. That might be a repeat, but we'll take a chance it's not. Now I really don't need to be collecting those, since in this mode they don't let me get hungry or anything. Yeah, the food packs I really don't need to collect. Well, okay, I'll go ahead and take them. I think I'm pretty much finished. And you never know, we might not have a cabinet full of those yet. So just in case we don't have a cabinet full of these food packs, or I should say not food packs, seed packs. Alright, so we want to drop a red one right here. And then we want to change this one to red. And yeah, this one's a dead end, so alright, so we've might as well go ahead and drop another one right here. Alright, so we've got all the different directions covered. Now, it's my habit to start using pink as the main road back out of here, because it looks like to me we're done. And since I don't need to deconstruct these, oh wait a minute, what we got here? Oh, that's right. Yeah, this is a bunch of loops. Yeah, those are all the same. And so I would go ahead and change this one to pink. Now, if I was very, very early gameplay, I would probably be collecting these, you know, deconstructing them to get the construction materials back so I could make some more. But since I've got a surplus of these things, and the rovers never allow those lockers to become empty, they find an empty spot, they fill it with another flare first chance they get while I'm out and about doing this. So we're done. We've got her all finished. And these did not open up. And was there one back here? Yeah, but it did not open up. So we've done all we can do with this one. We're finished. So this is where I would want to drop a red flare. And I need to change it to red. And I like to drop one down here somewhere too and make it red. That way if I come anywhere near this entrance, I'll see it. Okay, now that that's done, did I have another one I was supposed to empty out and loot for anything and everything? Yeah, I don't remember. But I did bring back some basic materials, the uranium and iridium, how do you spell it? Iridium? I-R-I-D-I-U-M? Alright, now I've got some storage here, but they're probably full. But we'll just verify that. Yeah, we're full of rods. And where is it? There we go. Oh, there was a spot and they just filled it. Well, darn. There's gonna be one on this side, but it's full. So there's nothing I could do with that except stick it in a miscellaneous. So if they ever do need it, oh man, this one's full too. It's got an extra key card too. Look at all that explosive. They don't have anywhere else to put it. Alright, let's see. How about over here? Okay, we can start sticking these in there. Oh, they took one of... Oh, they took another one. Cool. Okay, what else can we put in here? Maybe one of those? Put these two in there. Organize it. Alright, I guess that one's gonna stay full like it is. Oh, that one's still full. We haven't used up any resources hardly at all. Alright, now we can start putting these in there. Oh, we haven't filled up the cabinets yet. I thought we'd already filled the cabinets up with vegetable seeds. Nope. Alright, let's go see if these are repeats or not. For me, they probably will be. For you, they probably won't be unless you've played all the way through the game. Yeah, no more blueprints. Okay, they're repeats. Stuff I've already got. Alright, so we might as well do like we've done before. Put these in here. Let them get shredded. Now we've got a poster. Where could we put this poster? Let's put it right here. I've already got that poster in at least 2 other places. So right click and get it to lay flat. There we go. And it looks pretty centered, don't it? Yeah, for the most part, it looks centered. So the only thing I got left is stuff to do another mission. And I have a surplus. I don't want to make another storage spot for the same stuff, so... and the highest number we can do is a 3. We've got all kinds of 1s. Just all kinds of 1s. Do I want to make more Sharkies or do I want to hold off? Yeah, let's go ahead and make a Sharky, but this time let's start using the number 2. We'll make him, yeah, we'll make him kind of a pinky color. Oh, I don't have a pinky color here. Well, I'm gonna, since I could basically cheat, what is a good pinky color? Oh, red. Yeah, red sounds good. Okay, and variation, it's gonna be Sharky, but we're gonna do 2. Variation 2 this time. And a skin pattern, yeah, we'll use another 2. So 1 skin pattern with color and 1 without. And we want to do a 2. Oh, we do have a 2 for bioluminescence. And size 2, yep, size 2. So now we got a Sharky. Oh, wait a minute, I need the, what was it? Was it the A color or the B color? It's the B color. Alright, I need a pink B color. That's kind of a tan. Right there. That's the one I need. Okay, so top and bottom it'll be pink. Let's get everybody over there. We filled up all the slots. And let's go see what he looks like. Or are they all she's? They might all be she's. Alright, we put a second one in there. Oh, look at the size of that guy. See, we didn't put a second one in here yet, right? Nope, we didn't. Alright, so we got a Sharky, basically pink. And this time he got the variation is number 2, so he got the little bumps, kind of like horns on his back, but no antenna. If I remember right, the horns or the antenna in the front is like a number 1 variation. Wow, look at the size of this guy. Oh, what size did we give you? We gave you a size of 3. Wow, you're big for a 3. And you got that extra bony mass with the, I don't know what you want to call that. It just moving around like, hey, get out of my way. Okay. See, there's he's a variation of 1, right? Yeah. So he gets a little, I don't know what you call those, antenna, horns, what would you call those? Let's see, did I give you a variation at all? Size 2, species, skin pattern, no, I don't see variation. I wonder what a variation of 1 would be for you. Well, anyway. I don't want to speed this up too much because we still have a lot of stuff to explore yet, and we still have not unlocked this one yet, but ooh, we're not that far off. So far the terraformation score is going slow, which is what I need if I want to get more stuff to show up. And And, ooh, we've been at this for about an hour and a half already, huh? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot for 2 hours. So let's grab another energy cell. Man, we've got a lot of explosive. I better do some more flares. I would think that's enough. I won't take the time to empty the rover, so we'll leave the rover here because it's gonna still be pretty full. Oh, and it's got more explosive. Yeah, well, Oh, that's probably a repeat, isn't it? Yeah, it's probably something I've already got. Organize everything here. Oh, that's right, that's the wheat. Yeah, we haven't planted that yet. So we can start doing, you know, croissants and stuff, making flour. Alright, so let's see. All of our green spots are supposed to be places that we are supposed to investigate and pillage and loot for all we're worth. I think we finished this one over here, this first one. Of course, there's a pretty good chance that the drones haven't got down there and emptied everything because we just don't have enough demand going on. There's also a wreck, a spaceship wreck, out in, oh, look at that, they're setting a special. There's only one of them, so that would suggest that it would be the quartz. Oh, they're setting another one. So it may not be the quartz, it may be osmium or something like that. Well, let's see, we're already here. Yeah, it's osmium. They'll send, was it 4 of them? I think, yeah, I think osmium is 4 of them. So that makes 3 so far. Here comes number 4. But I'm well beyond the need to collect those. Now that should be the last one. No, here comes another one. So osmium is now at 5 of those, which would suggest there's going to be a number 6 too. Maybe there will only be 5 of them. Oh, come on, get up there. Got me in a cop-picking cave? It's a dead-end cave too. Of course, where we want to go is over here. Alright, did you guys ever empty out this? No, you didn't. There's still stuff to be had. But we're not putting any real demand on this stuff right now, so it might never empty. And we've got the red markers out and everything. I don't see a reason to leave this here, because we've got a teleporter right there. See, didn't I call that one wreck number 1? Let's double check. Our loot number 1. Okay, it serves the same purpose. Alright, now let's yeah, there's we go in to get the quartz and stuff. Start your tunneling around. There may be another quartz tunnel deposit area. Like for example, if we go this way, let's see there. But we've already gathered all that we wanted, and pulsar number 2, that's the second one. So the first one would be just called pulsar. And I don't remember finding a third place for pulsar quartz. It's possible there could be one though. I'm making pulsar quartz, so it's kind of a low priority to keep looking for one. Oh dear, it's on the other side of these rocks. We must, I bet you we go through the shortcut. Alright, let's see. And nope, they haven't picked all this up yet either. Same stuff we have a bit of a surplus for. Oh, I bet you it's back here, isn't it? Yeah, I blew this all up, but I don't have the key cards. Because this one needs 5 key cards, and I've only got like 1 or 2 at the most. Hey, wait a minute, I can use some more explosive right here. Let's go ahead and do some more explosive. Quick, quick, go, go, go. And let's put another explosive down here. We got so much of them, or so many of them. Alright, how did we do? Did we open this up real good? Yeah, let's put another one over here. Let's just clean it all out since we've got so many of these. There we go. See, it did explode, didn't it? Yeah, it did. So until we could come up with 5 key cards, we can't do anything with this one. And we've got stuff that still needs to be picked up. This is one of the few places we can still get ice. I guess they figure it stayed cold enough. And then we used another green one, I do believe, to mark another tunnel. I think that's what it was. Yeah, and we named this one loot number 2. Oh yeah, it is a spaceship. Yeah, of course it looks more like an abandoned mining camp, but... And we still got quite a bit of stuff that hasn't been picked up yet. But I think we can get rid of one of these. Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong. Well, it wouldn't hurt for us to put these somewhere else. And I think that's all of my there's tunnel 109. See, Sharkey Basin. Let's go to 109. Get my fingers in the right spot here. Alright, now organize it a little bit. Let's see now, we haven't done too much back here, have we? But it seemed like to me there was something we need to Blow open. Not that way, I guess. Yeah, there it is, right there. Another passageway we have not opened up yet. Okay, so drop it. Now arm it. And get away, get away. There we go. Oh, from right there I thought that was ice. Ah, this is the other entrance. Yeah, I remember now. The other one comes out by the warp gate. And I don't think we've blown that one open yet either. Let's see, where is that other entrance? There's two spaceships. One of them looks like a shuttle. Rock pond. Okay, we'll go ahead and grab it. Oh, that's those midnight guys. But we'd have to process. Alright, where is it? There is another entrance to this place that we have not opened up yet. I gotta look for those balls of volcanic like looking stuff that they used to block these with. I must have passed it already. Well, we'll just go in here and grab a bunch of these things. Oh, nice one. 1200. Okay, organize. Alright, we'll leave the beans behind. We'll grab this one. Yeah, I might as well go ahead and grab that one, but not that. Alright, we got one slot open. Is there anything? Oh yeah, right here. Put these back in there. And this one. This is pretty low priority, so I'll put that one back in there too. Organize it. And we still haven't found that other entrance that needs to be blown open. I must have missed it somehow. Well, we're kind of full in the inventory, so yeah, there's another crash site with stuff that you can loot and pillage. Let's go this way for a little while. Another crate. This is a big area. Yep, there's plenty to explore in here, that is for sure. Oh, we're right back out to the one hanging in the tree, so as far as I know there's only one of those back here, so that's a pretty good landmark. Ah, here we go. Here's the place that needs to be blown open. Let's plant it right down in there. Alright, trigger, okay. That should be far enough away. I think we might need to do one more. And did we come out by the warp gate? Yeah, we did. Okay. Yep. That was what I was expecting. Come out by the warp gate. Okay, let's go back in there and see if we can find a third one. You know, I can't swear to it that there is a third one. No, I don't see any kind of opening there. Alright, we'll go this way, since we've already been all through that backside of that one hanging in the tree. Oh, that's how we got in here, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is how we got in here, but I guess I better check it out, make sure it's not blocked. Okay, we've already been back there, so that's a dead end. We've got it marked. Yep. So we'll have to go back in and get on the walls and keep chasing them to the... Whoop, that's a dead end. Oh, and I had it marked there and I missed it. I had a flare telling me it was a dead end. Of course, there used to be something back there. Yeah, this is how we came in the first time. Alright, so we need to follow it, keeping the walls on our left. Now, getting up and into that is a little tricky, unless you remember what I showed in quite a long time ago, actually, on how to scale any wall that you want to, as long as you got plenty of iron with you. And there's that shuttle again. So if there are any other ways to get in and out of here, they'd have to be hidden behind a waterfall or something. I'm not seeing any way. Okay, we just blew this one open, right? This is the one that comes out by the warp gate. Yep, there it is, the warp gate. And a falling sands that kind of hides it a little bit. Well, darn, I don't think we could have missed another way. We've hugged the walls about best we can. I suppose we could go and hug them, keeping them on the left-hand side again. But this will be the last go around. See, the tunnel does split up. And I'm always looking for ledges and stuff where they might have. But the place is really not that big. There's our spaceship in a tree. Well, I guess that's it. That's all we've got to work with. We just got basically two ways in and out. And it depends on how you want to get in there, I guess. Alright, so, and we called this Tunnel 109. We use the center number you see in the lower left. The first number, the 2439, I guess it is. I think that's east or west. And then the center number is elevation. And the last number, which is 36.3, I think that's north and south. So you'd have to be able to get those numbers to go 0 plus elevation and 0 again to find where all of this is measured from, the center point. Okay, I'm pretty sure we looted that one. Let's see, we probably should go through the tunnel. No, there's a different tunnel I'm looking for. Where did I find that before? Well, we need to go down this way anyway, so we might as well get it done. But there is another shortcut. I'm just not sure if I'm on the right side of the map or not. It's a frog kind of hanging in the air there. Yeah, the registration's off a little bit. They're not actually setting on the rock, they're setting above it. Alright, then we got this way here. You see how dark it is? It can get a little hard to find it, so what I did was I put these two pole lamps. What they don't call them pole lamps. What do they call them? They just call them area lamp. Okay. So that if I get back in here and I have trouble because it's so dark in here, finding my way back out. Oh, there's another place I didn't open up yet. Alright, so let's get up here and let's open this up. Okay, now I need to trigger it. There we go. Alright, can't we find our way back up? Oh dear, this isn't going to be much help, is it? I'll tell you what, let's put another pole lamp in here. And they will let me do that. And we want to change the color to, I think I was using green, wasn't I? Is this actually a tunnel or is it just a dead end? Oh, it is a tunnel. Okay, where do we end up? Oh, okay. Huh, how did we miss this the first time? I'm not sure, but we did miss it. I cannot collect that ivy. It's an interesting looking ivy. Sulfur. Oh, it has two ways to go in and out. so dark in here, it's kind of hard to tell if there might be more than one tunnel in here. Oh, it looks like there is more than one tunnel. Alright, where does it split off? Somewhere around here it splits off into two different directions. Well, maybe not. Maybe this is just real wide in this spot. But I thought I saw another tunnel. I think this is how we got in here the first time, wasn't it? Sure looks familiar. Yep. Okay, but it doesn't go up in this way. So I need to put another marker right about here somewhere. Another lamp. And turn this around this way. Okay. Now if you have plenty of power, you could, line this thing all the way across. And for some reason it gets extra dark when we get to right here. These lamps help, but not as much as you'd think. Is that a shelf? Oh, it won't let me go any higher? No, I guess not. It won't let me go any higher. Oh, so they even provide rods in here, huh? Oh, there is a ceiling up there. Man, I'd have to put pole lamps every foot or so to mark this up enough to where I could tell where all the different tunnels go. I guess that's one way to block it off. Okay, that's how we get back into the valley. It seemed like to me there was another tunnel going off this way. Maybe not. Oh, that's the way we just came. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, it looks like it's blocked off. Alright, now since I have not put an ore extractor in here, let's see if we can put one in here. Somewhere up here by the entrance would make sense. And we'll put another, if they'll let us. Right there. Alright, now what choices do we have? Okay, so it's just a standard uranium cave. And we'll say that we'll supply and we'll leave you on normal. So we got plenty of resources, but I'm going to see if I could put another addition onto this thing. Yeah, there we go. And then I'm going to put the biggest storage compartment I could get, which would be like so. And we'll name it miscellaneous. And we'll set it up like we've done all the other that were labeled miscellaneous. So take anything and everything you find in here at a high priority of 4. Now let's get rid of all this stuff that we don't want to keep carrying around with us. There we go. Now we're back to what you might call fighting weight. And I don't think I found another tunnel to get in and out of here with. No, just that other, there's just that one other way in and out, I guess. Yep, just that one other way to get in and out. And I probably should put another one, probably right here. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's the right one. There we go. So as long as you aim between those lamps, you should be safe and not worry about slamming into a wall. Okay, I think I've discovered all the ways in and out of here. And this one has a split right in here. Yeah, right there. You go that way or you can go this way. And I don't think it has any more splits in here. Well, it does have this divider, but this way here is a dead end. We found a chest in there once already. And there's another dead end where we found a chest. Okay, well, I kept thinking there was another one. If there is, we have to follow this wall and try to find it, the tunnel entrance. And if I remember right over there we found a chest. If we turned around and looked for it. Let's see, did we put, yeah we did, we put a red marker there so that we're done. Dead end. And I don't remember finding another tunnel in here. Looks like they might have had the idea of putting another tunnel in here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's a dead end. They started another tunnel, but they never finished it. Oh, it's another entrance to the same place. I don't guess it would be important to mark it. But this one here has a couple of tunnels that go in different directions. And then it comes out at the water level. But somehow we never find this one. When we're following these walls, we never see this one. I don't know how we keep missing it. Alright, and then there's some more tunnels. Yeah, here's another one. but it loops back around. And this one has a waterfall. You know what? I'm going to mark this. I'm going to put a pole lamp here. Maybe we won't miss it quite so much this next time around. Put one on this side too. There we go. Depending on how we come across here, we should see it. Oh yeah, it just loops around. Okay, how about this way? What do we find this way? Oh, we looped around back out to the entrance. See, I don't have anything to drop off, no. And we've already cleared that way. Till we have the 5 key cards, I can't really do anything with that. And it doesn't look like it's gonna let me make key cards. Maybe I have to go to the moon or something first. Yeah, it's pretty typical. I don't remember there being anything back here except a wall. Looks like they were going to make a tunnel there and then change their mind. Now if there is any more tunnels, it'd be up in here somewhere. But I'm not seeing nothing. I probably should look down low too. No, I'm not seeing anything so far. Of course, it might be you have to be in the water to find another tunnel. No, it looks pretty shallow in here. I don't think they're going to hide too much back in this way. Yeah, we've already been back in here. I've got it marked. Oh, genetic trait variant. Okay. Well, we spent quite a bit of time looking around for more tunnel entrances that we haven't already discovered. There's some generic frog eggs. I guess we better pick those up while we're at it. Don't think there was a tunnel entrance in here. No, but there's a chest. No, that doesn't look like a tunnel entrance. It doesn't show any option to blow a hole in there. I'll tell you what, since I've got so many of these with me, let's put one down anyway. Yeah, it did nothing. So that's not a tunnel entrance. No, I don't see anything over here. I'm not sure, but I think I might have found all the tunnel entrances that are available. Yeah, because I've been marking them after I've explored them out. I kind of wished I could find another tunnel entrance. You know, something more to explore. But it looks like we'd have to go to the other side of the map to find one. Yeah, I've already set this back here, but I think I did this before I did the drones though. No, I've got it marked as supplies, so once I got the drones, I must have done something with it. Does it go this way? Yeah, it does. Uh-oh, looks like we reached a dead end. Yep, another dead end. And right back out. That's well disguised. Very well disguised. And there's our archways that we followed to go down there and start finding quartz. Oh, it is a tunnel. Don't think I've been in this part before. No, it's a dead end. Uh-oh, now that we got down in there, well, let's get back out. Oh, geez. A trap for the curious, I guess, huh? Well, I know one way to get out of a trap if they'll let me do it. And that is put a transporter down here. Oh, they're not going to let me put a transporter down here either. I might have to start with a foundation. Uh-oh. I can't put a foundation here either. Alright, so let's see. F4. Will F4 do anything for me? Yeah, F4 worked. It got me out of there. It doesn't look like a trap. Looks like it's got a big entrance, but it works as a trap anyway. Weird. Okay. Well, we've already been to that shipwreck out in the desert quite a few times, so I seriously doubt we're going to discover anything new or different unless the game goes through a big update. Now, there is one tunnel entrance on this side of the map that I haven't done much with, and it's in a kind of a inconspicuous place. So I guess I should show you that next. Oh, this is going to be a long one, isn't it? That reminds me, we haven't been back up here to take a look at this in a while. Got a whole bunch of plankton A. Oh, it's all A. And we've got it. Well, I guess I should make it 4 though. Alright, did we pass it up already? Yeah, I think we did. I think it's right over here in this low spot. Yep, there it is. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put one of these pole lamps out here. Like so. But see how it really changes. Alright, let's put another one over here on this side. Alright, and then you go into the water and you can swim all around the place. And I think there's 2 different ways that you can come out of this. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. That looks like to be the dead end. Alright, let's try this side that still shows a little bit of ice. And we come out on the floor area. I don't suppose they've come out here and collected. No, they didn't. And we did leave it on a 4, so we just don't have demand for it. Yeah, and there's the scout ship crash. And we've already got the blueprint and the chest that was right there in the water. And then of course you got these vines that you could climb. Just got to get close enough to where it says climb. There it is. And then left click, boom, you're on the top. And sometimes you can find something interesting, but most of the time you won't. So we got to find our vine again and get close enough to where it says climb, and we're right back to the ground. I've been in through here a couple times looking for an entrance to a tunnel, but I keep finding these blockers and you can't blow them up or anything, so I guess you're not meant to find a tunnel in here. See, they got a roof on here, so I'm just not able to do anything with this. See, they got this blocked up here. So, and no matter how I try, they won't let me go any taller or any higher. And of course, there's that vine we just climbed a few minutes ago. Now if you stay on these ledges like this, you can fly across here. But at some point you're gonna... Oh, and they cracked my bones. You see, you heard that? The only way I can restore it is I gotta come up with some food. Even in creative mode. And if I remember, there was a gold chest. Yep, there's a gold chest still there. I still haven't picked it up. Alright, let's just dump this one here, and that way I should be able to... There we go. Now it probably didn't give me anything. Yeah, see, it didn't give me anything at all. If you're playing a regular game, you should get what's it, aluminum, I think you also get some iron. It seemed like it was at least 2 different things. Now this is the uranium cave. Remember we were just in here a few minutes ago? And we put this up here. Alright, let's put all this stuff in here we don't want to carry around with us. I do want to keep the well, I better keep these 2 with me because we're heading back in anyway. Oh, they're coming out here to get the mushroom seed. I guess I didn't finish. Oh, they're coming to get the aluminum too? Huh. The frog eggs? The other cabinets must be full. Oh, nice flowers. When you find these in the wild, you want to grab them because that's about the only way you're going to get your cabinet full of those particular kind of flowers. And you can use them in about 3 different ways, so. Is there anything up there? I'm not really seeing anything. That looks kind of suspicious, but it's probably just a sandy spot. And of course there's our warp gate. Alright, let's climb back down. That kind of looks like a tunnel, but it doesn't go through. Yeah, same thing there, it doesn't go through. Alright, let's see, we've got, put that in there. Might be a while before that stuff gets picked up. Alright, well, let's get back to headquarters. And let's see, we want to go upstairs because we have an effigy. We'll go into the bedroom. And this one's a... Oh, we've got critters over there. There it is, that's the one I want. Because it's a little crash pod. Alright, now I need to go over to the side where we've got the critter making thing. And what do we got here? We got variance and a size. Okay, it was size. Oh, it's a size 5. I think we've already made a size 5, haven't we? And then we got some variants. And then we got the fancy flower, golden seed, the one that's kind of hard to come by. And we need to go let's see, from here I guess we go down this way, wouldn't we? And then go back up this way and find the golden seed, which would be in this area. There it is, right there. And we've only got the 2 of them. I need a whole bunch of them, but I don't seem to have very many ways I could come up with those. because you know you use them for some of these trees, and then until you find some more, either growing in the wild or in a box, or they don't call them box, in a crate, you just don't have any more. And then you saw where I found one in the wild, so I picked it. Alright, we've been at this for a while. Let's see how we're doing here. Okay, we did get the extraction platform built. So let's go ahead and, since that's now unlocked, let's go ahead and put that up. Of course, if I had built some more critters and put them in those shelters, I might have been able to get more than just one thing to open up. And where do we want to attach it? No, I don't want to attach it there. Actually, right about here might be a good spot if it'll attach. Okay, so extraction platform right there. That's all the stuff you would need. Oh, I've got one of those fusion energy cells with me, so they'll probably use it. Alright, where's the stairs on this thing? Okay, now the stairs are kind of out of the way. I might have to build this by itself and not try to attach it. No, I think the stairs are in the wrong spot again. Yeah, they won't let me attach it, but I can put it pretty close. Huh, there aren't any stairs? No, there isn't. I would expect it to be over here, but they're not there either. Well, anyway, since we're at it, now you can take off. If you want to be extracted from the game and leave the planet because it's fully terraformed and ours is not at the moment, that's your choice. Come up with those items, they'll build one of those escape pod topped rockets. Now if you want to go to another moon or planet and terraform it, then you would use this option. But you got to keep in mind that you not only have to take that stuff with you so you can build the rocket itself, but you also have to take the stuff it takes to build the platform itself. So you see, that is a lot of stuff. Now, to try to emphasize why that's a big deal, we'll make a rocket. And this is what you get. You get your escape pod, but you only get this space plus this space that you have in your personal inventory to carry a bunch of stuff. And then you have to decide where you're going to go. But we don't have the screen put up yet. You got to have that put up in your command center. And if you got somebody who's playing with you, then they would have a seat. And they would have to be in this rocket set down, ready to go. Otherwise, you would leave them behind. And they'd have to build their own escape pod rocket. Alright, let's see. I don't think we have anything else we can open here except for maybe this. But that cosmic quartz, I'm not supposed to be able to do the cosmic quartz if I was playing a normal game, because you have to be on one of the moons to do that, and it takes a while to earn it. Alright, so that's the screen we haven't put up yet. So we gotta go to Q, find our screens, and it'd be that one right there. It's got a little pedestal on it, so you know it's a desk mount or a floor mount. And I'm going to turn it around and put it right here on the edge, like so. Yeah, I can't move it too much closer than that. There we go. Now it tells you that we've almost got Prime finished, not quite. The next one would be Selena, which is this little moon right up here, and then Aquilus, the one that's basically a water ring with Saturn rings all around it. Now I bought Humble, which I think this is Humble, but I can't swear to it. The other thing that's kind of a discrepancy in the game is when you look at the night sky, you don't see this. You see something that could maybe be that, but that's all you see. You never see anything that looks like this. So it's just a small detail they haven't fixed yet. And of course, I would recommend that you go to Selena first and terraform it. And once you get that one done, you go to Aquilus. And once I get that one done, maybe, just maybe, Humble will show up here. It's like they don't want me to even consider to go to Humble, because I did that once. I went directly to Humble from Prime, and then it stopped showing up right there. They didn't like that for some reason. But you also got a new scoring system that allows you to get all the stuff here. Interplanetary exchange shuttle, that's the very first thing you want to open up. But look what kind of score you gotta have, and look what kind of score we have right now. So it's gonna take a while, and the reason why that one's so nice to have unlocked, let's get over there and look at it. This one right here, as long as you've got a planet with some stuff on it in storage and being auto crafted, you could send this back and request it, and it will only let you take certain items. It won't let you take everything, but it'll let you take just about everything you might need for the terraforming, minus one or two little small objects that might not be all that hard to work around once you get all the parts of the basic ores and rare ores that you need. But look what you gotta have, that cosmic quartz, and you gotta have the T2 rocket unlocked. And until that happens, you're not gonna be able to build that right there. But once you do have it, it'll save your bacon, so to speak. Then you get a better backpack, quartz crafting station. But of course you won't be able to do cosmic quartz until you're pretty well finished with all the terraforming possible with those two moons. Bigger oxygen tank, delivery. The delivery system doesn't seem to work the way I would think it would. Allows to set automation between planets. It's like it will allow you to take stuff that you're making on one of the moons and send it back to Prime. But of course on Prime you have to have somewhere for it to go, some sort of a storage device that's labeled for whatever that unique item is that you're getting from the moon that you're on. And then you got your T2 plant rockets, which you need, of course, to be able to make. You'll have to find them at first when you go to the moon. just like you'll have to find the cosmic quartz so that you can do this one right here. And then you can start actually manufacturing your own trade rocket fuses. Then you get the T5 jetpack, insect spreader with a T2, magnetic field with a T2, T2 rocket engine. So you're going to have to keep finding your T2 rocket engines until this one opens up. Energy multiplier fuses, cosmic quartz, where you can actually start buying, or I should say crafting cosmic quartz. I can do it because I've done all the terraforming, and I've already made some here on Prime. And then that's it. But remember, that's a terraforming index. That includes all three of these. It's a cumulative score. There's some more information if you need it. Most of it I've already discussed. Okay. So now if we look here, we've pretty well finished the extraction platform. We did that. We just made one of those. So technically we're finished, because there's nothing left there either. So now if we look over here, whoa, terraforming stations complete. Now you'd be tempted probably to take off and go to a moon right away. Well, that would be a big mistake. How can I explain why that'd be such a big mistake, other than to say it'd be a big mistake because we're not auto-crafting everything possible. That's why I'm starting a second base. I want to have two places that they can go ahead and grab stuff from. Now notice I cannot yet build any sort of a trade rocket system, and I probably don't really care for this location, but until they launch off and then come back, I really can't change this or I'll lose my rocket. I'm pretty sure they'll take my rocket from me. Now, I guess I should go ahead, since I really won't miss. Oh, look what they did. They left it hanging there. Oh, mercy. Because I really want to attach it to this. So let's try that. Let's see if we can attach it. And it's the, no, it's this one right here, interplanetary. Well, let me attach it. Well, it's showing it being linked, but it's not attached. Again, it's linked but not attached. Oh, we just made it right there. Now it is attached. It's got a couple of holes in the floor, but that's easy fix. Alright, that's the only real hole that makes a difference, I don't think. Well, I could extend the floor over here. Alright, now will they let me take this rocket apart? Yes, they will. There we go. And then we would go back up here. And we would come to the cones and we would build this right here again. Oh, they're gonna bombard us with basic resources, basic ores. It does look like from time to time they actually hit something. Something I constructed. But it never does any damage. But if I get hit by one of those, my avatar will take some damage. But I think it takes 3 of those to actually kill my avatar. Then all I have to do is, you know, eat some more food if my avatar is still alive to restore the health. And they always come in early morning before sunrise. Now if we look in the sky, we cannot find a blue looking planet off in the distance with a ring like Saturn rings. They just don't. They didn't model that for some reason. Now that one there, right there in the middle of the screen, that one might look a little bit like a water world, but there's no Saturn rings. Same thing with that one over there. But I don't think we could get high enough to see the whole planet. I could build a taller platform, I guess, but I don't think the view's going to change all that much. Maybe one of these days, you know, they'll think about that, or someone will say something to them, and they'll go ahead and take the time to make one of these look like a water world with Saturn rings around it. Okay, well, we have terraformed Prime. The only thing I really have left to do, or anything else I should do, is go ahead and put down some more critters. But my real priority right now is the auto crafting. Now I've dropped a lot of hints on what you can do. So anything and everything that you might want to collect, you want to collect it twice and be manufacturing it or auto crafting it at least once. Now of course this one you won't be possible for you here, but it would be wise for me to make a big storage container, one of the biggest ones they got, like right here, and say that I want to have them put cosmic quartz in here until it's absolutely full. See, that's demand, because it's, and then once that's filled up, of course I have to put this one on supply first. And then it's going to probably run out of something I can't craft yet. Because if we look at what this requires to make it, see all that stuff in Mark. So what am I going to run out of? Magnestar, Blazar, Pulsar, probably the Quasar, the green one. I'm probably going to run out of that one first. Solar, I'll probably run out of it before this is full. Whoops, I forgot to label it. Whoops, get my fingers in the right spot here. Now, is there any chance? See, I didn't do storage out here for solar, did I? No, I don't think I did. I did do Quasar, right? I mean Pulsar. Huh. It's not letting me get into that. Yeah, I've already got identified. There it goes. But it didn't fill it up for some reason. It's all sitting there. I do have this marked as supply. So for whatever reason, they're not filling it up. Well, what can I say? What can I say? Sometimes things work the way you think they should, and other times they don't. Now, I've got this one available, so I'll go ahead and say solar quartz. And then I would put a demand for solar quartz. So hopefully we've got this one marked as supply. Yep. So we're waiting on the drones to transfer them over there and fill it up. Now, did this quit? Huh. Everything is set up right, they're just not doing it. See, there's where I'm going to have a problem. Well, they did transfer some of them over, just not all of them. Maybe the game has figured I'm cheating in some way. Because I haven't been to the moons and I haven't terraformed them yet. I haven't done anything with this at all, have I? Yeah, I don't have all that identified. Within range of this. And I haven't set up a storage spot for it yet. Probably got the same thing here. Which is this one over here. Oh dear, look at that. It would have to have cosmic quartz, solar, and pulsar. And let's see. I've got to have the cartridges too. I don't think I've done that yet. Yep, I don't think I've done the cartridges. So any other kind of fuse would not be able to be made through this system until I had the empty cartridges ready. There's just a lot of stuff I haven't done yet with the auto crafting system. I got all this stuff laying out here that should be. The drones can't pick it up from here. I have to do it manually. And then take all this down when I get all that put away somewhere. Okay there, big boy. Are you 100% yet? No, your growth is only 79%. But you add 1,000 on the animal multiplier. But for me, that's no longer an issue. So you're species number 1, but we also made you number 2 on everything else. Size, bioluminescence, variation, skin patterns, even gave you a skin color. And that's your bumps, I guess, on the back there. They're supposed to be kind of a red color. But they kind of blend in. Yeah, they do. They kind of blend in with your pink. So I guess it's kind of hard to tell that they're actually supposed to be a darker color. Why are you up there? I should make a few more of these guys. Let's see. I think they're also what? Are they at that? Oh, come on, slow down. Yeah, you're 1,000. I guess all of them are 1,000. Your growth is already 100%. Your species number 5. And you look more chocolate than you do kind of a charcoal gray. Almost black. Your stripes came out pretty looking, whitish. Skin pattern color. But we also added a non-color for skin, so maybe that's what's on your horns and face and neck. I don't know. Variation 5 has probably got a lot to do with your horns and whatever else that is on your back. It's definitely not hair. Yeah, definitely not here. So anyway, we have finished terraforming Prime for this particular character. And we can actually take some of these down, but there's really no reason to it that I could think of. I think we put fish under each of these, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Most of them look like they're first level fish. So they're probably only providing 100%. And then we got all the frogs. Most of them are low level, but we got a couple that are the high level ones, like the gold frogs and stuff. Well, anywho, that is the game. We've still got more that we could do. A whole lot more that we could do. But that auto crafting thing is the big one. That is the big one. Alrighty. I think we'll call this quits. We've been at this for 1, 2, almost 3 hours. I think this might be the longest one I've done so far. Yep, because we've only got like 5 minutes left to make it a full 3 hours. Alright, it's time to hit the old escape key. Save it. And then go to the main menu and say be well until next time when we finally decide that we're ready to go to a moon.